What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Sean P back with another video. First off, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel, Sean P TV. And if you're subscribed, thank you for subscribing to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to tell you how I got into the Plumbers Pipefitters Union. Basically how I got in. First off, I was kind of really doing research online on actually how to get trained in HVAC. Because that's initially what I was trying to get in for. I was trying to get in for HVAC. But I had no prior experience. I had no experience in HVAC whatsoever. So I just started kind of really doing research on what schools to go to, how to really go about getting HVAC training. And I came across the United Association. So what I did was I filled out a little questionnaire online, saying I'm interested in HVAC and my name, all that stuff, what my interests are. And next thing I know, a recruiter called me and, said, hey, I got your little deal saying that you're interested in HVAC training. I talked to him for a little bit on the phone about my situation, how old I was and, what I was trying to do. And next thing I know, he kind of told me, hey, go ahead and get your high school, diploma or high school transcript or college transcript. Get your driver's license and, all the information Social Security card, all that information, have that ready. Go down to your local training center and fill out the application. And I went ahead, did that, filled that out, returned it back, and with all the documents that I needed, gave that to him. Next thing I know, I got a letter in the mail saying, come in on this time and this date. I don't remember the actual day, but come in at this time on this day to do an interview. And basically you'll go in for the interview. They'll, talk to you and try to fill out, try to figure out what your interests are and what you're trying to do, your interest in HVAC and how interested you are in the program. Once you do that, once you get done with the interview, they'll ask you a whole bunch of questions like what your hobbies are, what your, you have any prior experience in the plumbing. And pretty much I told them no, because I didn't have no experience whatsoever. So once I did that, they'll put you on a list of eligible people to kind of get called out to jobs. So they'll put you on this list, and I ranked 13th on that list. So once you do the interview, they'll put you on the list, and you just have to kind of pretty much at that time play the waiting game. It just depends on each individual job site they have open and where they have openings at. And once that happens, and it didn't take me very long, it took me maybe a month before I got put, onto a job. So once that happened, they'll call you and be like, hey, are you still interested in the Plumbers Pipefitter, union? And you'll tell them either yes or no. I told them yes. And next thing you know, they'll tell you to come in, fill out the paperwork, do the drug test and all that stuff. And once you do the paperwork, fill out all your documents and stuff, and then do the drug test. They'll have you come in, do all that stuff, fill out your W-2s. And next thing you know, they'll put you at a job site, put you with a contractor in a job site. Once you do that, you're pretty much in. And that's pretty much how I kind of got into the union. I just did my due diligence, did research, found out, how to apply, and they just happened to be hiring at the time that I applied. And I hear people, try to apply all the time, and it takes them a long time to get in. And my advice about that is if it takes you a while to get into the union, try to go to school for either welding, or try to go to try to just be in an open shop, or try to go to school for plumbing or HVAC or whatever you're trying to do. Because the thing is, once you get into the union, they take all that prior experience and all the college credits and everything, and they apply that towards your apprenticeship. And that's even better, because you could get done with the apprenticeship sooner than 5 years. So my advice about that is I get all types of comments all the time, I'm certified in welding and I've already, I got prior experience. That's great, because they take that experience and they apply that to your apprenticeship. And the more experience, the better. That's why it's good. If somebody was in the military and they was doing plumbing in the military, it's good for them, because once they get out, they could take all that experience that they had and apply that towards their apprenticeship and just get done sooner. So don't get discouraged because if you don't get in right away. Find an open shop and just gain experience. That's my best advice right there. Just find an open shop or try to go to school and try to find a way to go to school and not have to pay for it, of course. But my advice, if you can't get in right away, find an open shop. I mean, if it comes down to it, do prior military. There's nothing wrong with joining the military to, do plumbing and all that stuff. I mean, that's probably your best bet right there. I mean, or, like I said, just go to school for plumbing, HVAC, or whatever. And then once you get out, you can join the union. They take all that experience and just apply it to your apprenticeship. But that's pretty much how I got in. I just pretty much just did like my due diligence, did the research, had the recruiter call me. Next thing I know, I just come in for the interview. Next thing I know, they put me on a list of eligible people. Next thing I know, I'm on the job site. So that's pretty much how the process went for me. I don't know how it is for each individual local. I know that's how it is at my local. They might have at certain locals where you do have to take an aptitude test, but for me, I didn't. And that's pretty much how I got into the United Association. So just do your research, man. Like, try to find out how to apply. And like I said, just because you don't get in on the first try, man, just, there's other alternatives. So, I mean, you can all, like I said, go to school for a little bit and then try to get in, and then it'll work in your favor. So, yeah, that's how I got into the union. And that's pretty much it on this video. I mean, like I said, man, just kind of like keep your head up and don't get like frustrated if you don't get in right away. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and sum up this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace. Cut the damn camera off, Sean.